Hi there everybody and welcome back to my vlog. It has been a very interesting few weeks and it hasn't all been easy as ever. But as we see here, just in Manchester, nature is out in full swing and I thought it'd be cute to have a look first. This video is going to show a lot of drama. I've never driven my boat, I've never operated a lock, and I'm on my own with no help. And can you guess what I've had to do? Stick around guys, because this is one hell of an episode. I up, I left, and I did all sorts. Just so you know, this song in the background is called The March of the Women. It was composed in 1910 in the Edwardian era by Ethel Smythe, who was actually one of the suffragettes, and it became the anthem of the movement. I thought it'd be nice to add it to this video after I've recently uploaded the documentary about Emmeline Pankhurst. Look at the cute little fluffy baby birds everywhere. And the stalker. Keep watching, but stick around for more cute fluffiness a little bit later on. I did announce a leave of Manchester and that is gone through. Problem number one. I'm going to need to put out an SOS and get a little bit of advice on this and see if anyone can help me start the bloody thing, because time is now very much of the essence. So here we go. There's a lot of water down here. I'm not sure if that's meant to be a thing or it's just water that's got in from the rain, to be honest, even though there's a canopy. And obviously here we are with the old engine. And you can get right through to the bedroom. It's just under the bed and the storage. So here we are, a few days after my last video. I'm currently sat under the floor in my engine bay. Looking at all this stuff, this is definitely not a Pete job, because I tried to start the engine and it wouldn't start. It's turning, it's just not doing something. There's a technique and some things in this. I'm hoping there's not an error, because timing wise, it would be the worst thing in the world. It would be a nightmare at the minute. Right, let's make this easier. This is what I've got. Temperature, 0 thingies. Right, key, a bilge pump thing that's useless. There's one button here, and I'm assuming forward and back. And then, as I say, down the bottom, what looks to be like a choke lever is here. See what I mean? It goes in, it goes out. I can't move it because I've got one hand, but it's in. I don't know if there's meant to be water in there, but there is. But now, when you try and do it, it's not even sort of ticking over properly now. And it's on this trickle charge thing. So this can't be a battery issue, because that's permanently on 24/7 forever. I mean, you literally could not make this up. I was editing the last video. A week later, look at this. He's like a caricature of himself. At this point, you could always guess the dog is going to do the same thing every day. Either that or, you know, he's a stuffed animal. When you look out into the world, especially the US, dating is a mess. We are doomed as a society. This is a YouTube channel, the China Fact Chasers. I watch a lot about China and stuff. This is our future, people. This is our future. God help us all. Where certain men are left with the only option of dating bloody robots. Although after my ex-girlfriend going all those years back now, the robot might be a better idea. Probably have a better personality too. Less narcissistic. Might get one. Once more into the breach, my friends. Yes, here we are, train travelling yet again back to London. is definitely turning into a cute and fluffy episode. This is Lilibet, named after the Queen, in the 5-star Lanesborough Hotel, just on Hyde Park Corner. It was a business, not a pleasure trip, so I didn't get to see very much of the hotel, sadly. Nice hotel though. Here's a quick look at the tiny bits that I saw as we head out through Hyde Park to find where I'm going to be stopping. These are the things I like, the little square gardens around London. Houses with a square in the middle. That's how it should be now. They build all these crappy little new builds and not nice, are they? So, update on my excursion today coming soon. Up and down, dramas, highs and lows, and that old saying, emotional roller coasters. Why the chairs if you're going to cordon them off so you can't use them? That's a weird one. Let's have a quick tour of my miniature accommodation for the night. Okay, yes. It's a bit limited, you can't move, but it's right up my alley style-wise. Right up my alley. It's even got an original, I'd say, probably 1930s, 240s bed. It is an original. There we go. Bit of sauce on the table. It's a Friday night. Lovely little pelmet. I don't want to... hang on a minute. I'm kind of whispering. I feel bad. But I'm dressed in the blue. But the reality is, like, I've got the green. I've got my green glasses and the walls are green. This wasn't deliberate. I'm not sure where the light switch is. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's all right, isn't it? It's all done in the sort of Victorian style. I could live in here. Wonder how much they charge me to live in here. So they've got a lot of old stuff, and they've gone with the Metro tiles, which is very Victorian again, Victorian flooring. Yeah. As we know, I am very Victorian Edwardian in everything, and you know, for a central London sort of B&B, they call it hotels, a B&B, cheap and cheerful, just to get me through some interviews. It's all right. They've got antlers on the sky as well. I'll show you that. Oh, you don't get that every day. I've only just sort of recently realised that one. There we go. So where the bloody hell's the handle to turn that? I don't have a clue. You just look at it and go, what the hell? So do I need a handle? There's not one here, is there? I am clueless, absolutely clueless. So we got some boat person advice. We've just changed over. It's got the 2 batteries. One's the starter battery apparently. So we changed that over because it was someone in the know says it might be flat. It's 13.7, 13.8 now that it's plugged into the trickle charger. So we're assuming the reason it won't start is because the starter batteries run low. Enough to make it kick a little bit. So that's what we're going with now. So I'm just going to have to leave it a couple of hours to see what it's like after. So welcome back to my underfloor. With a little bit of help from one of my neighbours and a phone call, we kind of worked out the starter battery has died off. And it's not connected to the other one for some weird reason. It should be a circuit. But as you can hear, after letting it charge a bit on the trickle charger, swapping the connections over, I've managed to get it started. The other thing is, what kind of looked like a choke of an old car, manual's got to his left, owner said, it looked like a choke thing. It said there's a cord you pull to cut the engine. It turns out it's that choke thing. So I've worked that out. I've got an engine running. Might just save this yet. Easier than typing. So yeah, what I thought was like a choke, because on old cars it's like that. It's not a cord, it is actually that. So I read the instructions and it said pull it out to stop it and put it back when you've done it. So I've just done it and it's cut the engine out. So I'm going to try and turn it on again and might be in business. It's looking... Woohoo! Just letting it turn over for a few minutes. All systems go. A saleable boat. It's died. It won't turn off. Oh no, it will now. It's just temperamental. Okay, that's worrying. Welcome to Manchester. Yet another window broke. Literally a few yards up the road, more smashed window glass. A lot of car break-ins around here. On the back of New Islington Marina, it's a lovely area, as you can see. And 10 yards up, even more glass. Bloody hell. Didn't know it's this bad on the back of it around here. So, New Islington Marina, Manchester. Alright, admit it. Which one of you likes rubber ducks? Who out there is a rubber duck collector? MP Family Salvage from up the road. Busy down the marina, sun's out. Last few days before I move. That's the one thing I miss about areas like this, and London specifically. As we go over Blackfriars Bridge, there's always something going on somewhere. There's a lot of history, a lot of places you can go, a lot of things to do. I don't have that in the north, so I get very stuck on my own most days, not working. Hence the change. How choppy that is, and people have to go out onto the Thames to get between certain canals. Sod that. They'd have to be brave or daft. I can imagine you get blown over in that.